It's wild, because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster, and he had a better defense and all that stuff.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually moving weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather.
What did you think about what he had to say about you when he said you're way better than Floyd Money Mayweather? I know you heard that he said that. What thoughts came to your mind when you heard that Canelo Alvarez said that about you?
Hey, that's a big compliment. He's been in the ring with both of us, so he would know, from.
It's official. Boxing just got flipped on its head. Floyd Mayweather versus Terence Crawford might actually be more than just fantasy. For years, fans have argued over who truly sits on the throne of boxing greatness. But now, everything's changed. Terence "Bud" Crawford didn't just beat Canelo Alvarez, he dismantled him. A performance so dominant, it left fans speechless, and the entire sport reeling.
Had a great 5th round, and Terence Crawford knew he had to make a stand in this 6th round. That shot got Canelo's attention as Crawford's back was against the ropes. It's a good shot from Crawford, and that shot and that exchange allowed him to box the way.
And just like that, all eyes are back on Floyd Mayweather. Whispers are turning into roars. Could we finally get the dream fight? Mayweather versus Crawford. If you're a fan of boxing, you need to hit that like button and subscribe, because this one's about to get wild. So here's the question of the hour. If Mayweather and Crawford ever share a ring, whose legacy truly survives the night? Because after Canelo's stunning post-fight remarks, Max Kellerman's return to commentary, and Floyd chiming in from the sidelines, the greatest debate in modern boxing just hit a whole new level.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than...
The moment that stunned the boxing world, Canelo himself, standing before the world, admitted Crawford is better than Mayweather. Let that sink in. This isn't a rival with bad blood. This is Canelo Alvarez, the man who lost to Mayweather in 2013, his first career defeat at just 23, and what shocked fans most was how Crawford handled him. He didn't just survive Canelo's power, he nullified it. Every time Canelo pressed forward, Crawford answered with a defense that looked eerily like prime Floyd.
So given the fact that his coach said that, he felt like I couldn't hurt Canelo with anything, and Canelo can hurt me with everything. So I think, they put that in his head, and then when he got in there, he was like, whoa, they lied to me. This dude can punch.
But here's the twist. Unlike Mayweather, Crawford didn't just play defense, he brought the heat. He controlled the fight, dictated the pace, and left Canelo frustrated, confused, and without answers. Many believe Crawford could have won by an even wider margin. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement, and it instantly ignited comparisons that boxing fans can't stop talking about.
The thing about Crawford that people have to understand, it's wild, because, like, if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster, and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch.
Enter Max Kellerman, back at the commentary desk for this historic night. Kellerman gave Floyd his flowers, the resume, the brilliance, the legacy. But then came the curveball. Kellerman echoed something fans have whispered for years.
But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time. Yes. That makes a difference to people.
After moving up from lightweight, Floyd became selective. His resume is full of names, but many came when those opponents were past their prime. Crawford, on the other hand, he's the opposite. He'll fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. And according to Kellerman, that's why fans are starting to view Crawford as a throwback, more Sugar Ray Robinson than modern-day star. Less about stats, more about impact.
Then let me ask you this. Again, also talking about Floyd. He didn't start fighting real fighters, in my opinion, until he left Top Rank. Okay. Also. I feel like Top Rank.
You can say the same thing about Oscar.
Yeah.
Kellerman didn't hand Crawford the crown, but his nuanced take lit the fuse. And this wasn't just media hype anymore. The legends started talking. The fighters started weighing in.
Well, not to fight somebody. I mean, he's the best in that game. He's the best in, making money and making all the, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
After junior lightweight. Junior lightweight.
Yeah, 100%.
So we all wanted to
So he changed the game in the worst way possible. You're right. Everybody's trying to protect their own. I had to break that, right, with Tank. I made sure we made that fight. That was real.
Ryan Garcia went off on social media, calling out Floyd hard. He accused Mayweather of cherry-picking fights, protecting his perfect record, and changing boxing for the worse. Sure, he admitted Floyd was a marketing genius, but to him, Crawford is simply the better fighter.
Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger.
Then came Shane Mosley, a man who shared the ring with Mayweather. Mosley gave Crawford the edge, calling him the more dangerous overall package. With his size, reach, and adaptability, Mosley believes Crawford could cause Floyd serious problems. Suddenly, this wasn't a debate, it was a generational war. Young fighters backed Crawford. Old school fans defended Floyd's 50-0, then Floyd entered the chat.
Versus Mike Tyson, it's been signed for under Mayweather Promotions and Mike Tyson Promotions for 2020-26. Worldwide broadcast. Special exhibition. Who the hell would have thought we would be...
Mayweather didn't talk. He let his money do the talking. The day after the fight, he posted a bet slip, $50,000 on Crawford to beat Canelo. His payout, $124,000. Classic Floyd NO press conference. No trash talk, just money, receipts, and a reminder that he's always watching, and fans took notice. Was he just flexing, or was he hinting at something more? Turns out, Floyd is stepping back in the ring for an exhibition against none other than Mike Tyson, yes. That Mike Tyson. At 5'9", IT sounds crazy. Two legends from different weight classes, styles, and eras. But in the world of exhibition boxing, it makes perfect sense. And according to Tyson, it wasn't even his idea. It was Floyd who wanted it. Tyson admitted, of course, the bag's involved. But this isn't just a cash grab. For Mayweather, it's about staying sharp, staying relevant, and staying ready. Every punch, every press event, every moment keeps Floyd in the spotlight. And fans are starting to wonder, is this just a warm-up? Is Mayweather quietly getting ready for something much bigger? Like Terence Crawford? Meanwhile, Bud isn't slowing down either. He's chasing history.
Well, I look at it in a situation like this. I mean, they compared me to a Sugar Ray Leonard, I'm talking about as far as skills, as far as my skills. And I feel I'm on the level of a Sugar Ray Leonard, and I feel that he's not on the level of a Roberto Duran, so he's not going to be able to handle it at all. You can mark my word to that.
While slyly acknowledging...
Trainer Brian Bomac McIntyre revealed it. Crawford's middleweight move was planned well before the Canelo fight. And Crawford himself says he hasn't been bulking up, just cutting less. Meaning he can drop to 160 without losing speed, power, or defense, the goal. A historic 6-division world title, the targets, Janibek Eliminuli, the undefeated Kazakh champion Erislandy Lara, the Cuban technician and long-time middleweight problem. If Crawford beats either, let alone both, his legacy hits new heights.
No. Are you planning on vacating the belts?
No, we ain't gonna vacate the belts. We just gonna sit where we need to sit for a minute, and then, just like I said, get back in the gym and do our thing.
So here's where we stand. Crawford's win over Canelo shook the sport. Max Kellerman brought historical context. Ryan Garcia threw fire on the debate. Shane Mosley showed respect. Floyd made a silent but powerful statement. And Mike Tyson versus Mayweather is already set. Meanwhile, Crawford's chasing greatness, and the noise around a fight with Floyd has never been louder, so we leave you with one burning question. If Mayweather and Crawford collide, does Floyd's legendary defense hold up? Or does Bud Crawford rewrite history and hand Money Mayweather his first loss? Drop your take in the comments. And don't forget, subscribe to Knockout Updates for the best in boxing news, fights, moments, and all the chaos in between. Until next time. Peace out.